This is my 2006 Toyota 4Runner that I'm trying to convert into a budget overland build. I bought this car for $5,500 last year, and the reason why it was this cheap was because it has 262,000 miles on it when I bought it. After driving it for about a year and putting in close to 9,000 miles on countless road trips, overland trips, off-roading, camping trips, I can say this car is almost perfect. One day I was browsing Facebook Marketplace and I found suspensions from a 2019 Toyota Tacoma TRD Off Road that somebody was selling for only $150. So I went right ahead and bought that suspension. In this video we're going to install that suspension and see how much lift we gain. First, let's take a measurement of how high the car sits right now, and then once we install the new suspension, we can do the same thing again. To be changing the brakes on this car because the rotors are kind of warped, and then the car wobbles a lot more when I'm braking. So I'm also going to do the brakes on all four sides, new pads and rotors, along with the suspension. Pretty excited for this. I think it's going to be a huge improvement on this car, especially after being driven for 273,000 miles. It's going to be a lot of improvement, and I'm very excited about it. So let's get into it. Currently, as it says, this car is about, from the ground up, is about 33.5 inches high. I'm hoping to gain about an inch at least from the new shocks. The next plan of attack should be to take the tie rod ends, disconnect the sway bar, and then remove the lower ball joint. Once that's done, we can start taking these top nuts off and then take the lower one off, and then it should be out. Okay, so in order to drop the sway bar, we'll have to disconnect the sway bar from the frame, for which I need to drop this lower skid plate down. So I think I'm going to do that next.
of people like to use specialty tools to basically decompress their brake calipers, but I just like to use a simple wood clamp and just clamp it down, and that typically does the job of decompressing the brakes. Just like that. Okay, so the problem I'm having right now is I need to get this nut loose so that I can drop the shock. But if I try to loosen it, it's just spinning the entire assembly. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna poke a hole right through. This is metal, shove a screwdriver in, and then use this as a leverage and then undo that thing. So it's gonna destroy the shock, but I'm going to replace it anyways, and I don't really care if I destroy this. Alrighty, so that was a pretty easy installation as far as suspension goes. The last thing left to do is to figure out how much height to begin. by putting in the Tacoma suspension. So if you remember, initially it was 33.5, and now it's almost 36. So that's a lot. I mean, look at that. So yeah, that was a pretty easy install. We were able to get the suspension in, the new brakes in. I'm gonna bleed the brakes, but I'm gonna do that off camera because it's a pretty tedious job. But apart from that, pretty easy installation. 2.5 inches of lift on both the front side. The back stays almost the same, so you don't have to rake anymore. And overall, I'm pretty happy with this. Please like and subscribe. And in the next video, I think I'm gonna fix a few more things that are wrong with the car. Mainly the valve cover gasket is leaking, and then there are some grease points on the driveline of this car which I need to put new grease in, and I'm pretty sure we'll find a few more things that we need to do. So like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.